Hey everybody, welcome to Magic is Fun, and today, unfortunately, we are going to do one of the last drafts for Dominaria United. An absolute, okay, so that's what you're trying to do. You stupid
Yeah, you
Veterans
like
Day
it?
shirt. You love that. I'm out here trying to do something professional, and you're dressed up like a freaking Larry the
It's an
Cable Guy
event,
wet
Mark. You
dream.
gotta look good. It's an event.
Thank you for saying that. We are wearing our nice clothes because draft is an event. We got to hashtag dress up for draft. We got to do that. And Dominaria United
Queue up for the draft. What
especially,
are you doing? Come on.
they deserve the good clothes. They deserve the best because this has just been an excellent draft format. We were just before we started recording, gushing about how much we're gonna miss doing this.
I really do like this format. And I before we move on to the Brothers War, I'm really excited to do Dominaria Draft. It is probably my favorite draft format in I don't even know how long. I
Years,
really love it.
years, easily.
And the thing that
Kamigawa was good.
yeah,
This is better.
Kamigawa was good. And I thought there was some good stuff, but the point is this one's so freaking good, and I'm really hoping that one of the things that I love the most about Dominaria United Draft is the domain decks and how multicolor everything is. And yeah, that's a strategy, but it doesn't play the same. It doesn't feel the same. There's so many variations on that. You know what I'm kind of hoping? I'm hoping that the same thing happens with artifacts in the Brothers War.
That'd be nice. I think
That there's not going to be the artifacts deck in Brothers War. There's going to be many different synergies and many different decks and many different color schemes, obviously, that care about it.
yeah.
And hopefully they all play differently.
Yeah, there's different kinds of domain decks here. There's lots of balance in this set, which makes it so replayable. I've really enjoyed playing red blue spells, and there's even two different types of red blue spells. There's like aggro red blue spells and control red blue spells, and I personally like the second one a lot better. I've had a lot of luck with black white aggro. So much value in some of those cards. Eerie Soul Tender, even something kind of mid like Phyrexian Warhorse is just really powerful. So we'll probably start by drafting those kind of domainy decks just because it kind of leaves you open. But we'll hopefully by the middle of pack one kind of know where we want to go. So I've also been lucky enough to snag a couple of Guardians of New Benalia, and that really puts me in like the let's go black white.
Yeah, that card's gonna be doing work.
Okay.
We got a pain land.
Yeah, so we're skipping that. What are you seeing here? My pop out real quick is Knight of Dawn's Light. That's looking pretty good to me.
That card is really good. I'm always a sucker for the Sunbathing Root Wallet because obviously domain. I'm gonna try to push you to domain. Obviously, Phoenix Chick is good, and then the Keladon Strike Team is good as well. But a lot of times you can't really go wrong taking a land. But
yeah, I just don't know if I'm there yet. This is a good card in a lot of different kind of decks, so I feel a little bit better. It could put us into red white aggro. It could put us into black white aggro. It's still a playable card even in domain. There's a small chance that Sunbathing Root Wallet will wheel, and we might get another crack at it. I've noticed the domain stuff, it kind of peaked in the middle of the draft format, and then it sort of went down a wee bit. So we'll have to see if this will stick around.
yeah,
Don't
I
mind
would
my
not be mad
cheating
if we
over
ended
here.
up doing black white because I never draft black
Oh,
white.
it's good.
Be kind of interesting. Okay, what do we got here?
We got ourselves looking around. So this is a janky love of mine in terms of
that card is
domain.
well done for domain. The Flowstone Infusion, good removal there.
Yeah, that's true.
And then the Sunlit Marsh too.
Fires of Victory is good. Gibbering Barricade. If we're going black white, well, here's a trick right here. If we're going black white, this is a really good thing to have, and it's good for domain. So I'm kind of leaning towards grabbing our land, eating our vegetables, I think as Louis Scott Vargas would say, and picking that land up for the second pick. What do you think?
Yeah, and I agree. I think picking lands
really
early in pack one are a really great premium, and you'll notice like everybody, especially true in this format, but pretty universally true. People are always trying to do their fixing in pack 3, and lands come at a premium then. Whereas I don't know if we're going to be playing Outrider. I don't know if we're going to be playing Fires of Victory or Terra Sunder. I feel like we're going to be playing that Sunlit Marsh.
Oh dang! Okay. Ooh, now this is getting to where we're in a inflection point here. So Cult Conscript, really fantastic for black white aggro, but Weatherseed Tree, incredible finisher for domain,
and just a good mana fixer. Like if we're a base green deck, going to get that one of island or that one of plains, I would say probably Weather Sea Treaty.
Okay, so I'm locking us into black white aggro because I'm taking Cult's Conscript. Uh,
I'm gonna be so mad.
I can't help it.
We better open a Shieldred pack 2.
It's so here's the thing about this deck. All the
Oh
times
yeah.
I've
Also, if you
drafted it,
thought this was an unfair advantage, you got to remember Mark doesn't listen to me, so it doesn't
no, it's true.
matter.
Here's the reason why I think I feel so good about this. You're gonna be like I was, pretty underwhelmed when we finish this draft because there's no rock stars in these aggro decks, but there is just goodness. There's just
There's a
value on value.
there's a Bone Splinters.
Bone Splinters is good. I'd probably rather take Citizen's Arrest. Battle Swarm Fly is good, surprisingly, for just pushing 2 or 3 different pieces of damage in the air.
It can also hold up a lot.
It can. We do have
I
a
would probably take the Bone Splinters, the Battlefly Swarm, and Citizen's Arrest in that order.
Yeah,
There's something like March too.
I feel like we can pick up Bone Splinters whenever we want. There's so many of those.
Yeah, probably. Now, if we do get some Illicel cores, the disposable creature version of this deck is something that I've wanted to make work, but
Hey, real quick,
I actually
Citizen's Arrest
go ahead.
or Battlefly Swarm? Pick one.
Battlefly Swarm.
Okay. I think we're probably alone on that one, but there's probably some people screaming at their thing right now. Okay. We could take a Speculative Sealed Wall Sentinel in case we get stupid lucky. Battle Rage Blessing is honestly not bad. It's no take up the shield, but it's not bad.
No, I don't think you're going to have room for that in the deck. I would say it's probably between Captain's Call and Shield Wall Sentinel.
Shield Wall Sentinel is better. It's probably not playable
on the speculation
anyway. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you could do the Phoenix trick in case we pivot because blue red's super open.
It does,
but I feel like you're gonna have a lot more chance of playing Shield Wall in the main deck.
I'll take this one for speculation, but don't Battle Rage Blessing is not.
Throw that
great
on the board. Keep it organized.
Yeah, I like to do some of that. Well, we're pretty early on. We'll hang on to this.
Man, there's the Lords, the Murlord.
Yeah, not
the
great.
Voldaren Hexcatcher.
So
awesome
pointless.
Card. Just did not work here at all.
So I don't think we want to double up on Battlefly Swarm. I'm thinking maybe Citizen's Arrest.
Yeah.
Get that removal. One of the things this deck does really well is removal. This card I have never been super impressed with. I see a lot of people playing it, but
the only place it does any work is in red-white aggro when you're really low to the ground, and that pump can actually matter as a late game mana sink when you dump your hand.
Well,
but
I would
overall,
take Battle Rage Blessing last time because this is the only playable.
I'd be really amazed if that ends up in our deck.
Same. I mean, it's not a great pick, but we are here towards the back. Ooh! Now, this is really talking to me about how open we are. This card should not be there. Artillery Blast even is very good, but since we're just probably going to be black-white, Banalish Sleeper is one of the best commons you can open for this deck.
Yeah, but that's the thing, too. When you're in 2 colors, Artillery Blast, 2 mana, deal 3.
Not bad.
It's a lightning strike to an attacking creature.
I think we're probably into Bone Splinters
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, Bone Splinters, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm talking about.
Even,
so now we're wheeling in.
Even though, I mean, Geothermal Bog, because what if we end up wanting to splash red?
Yeah, I don't really want to slow us down, honestly. If we start,
I just feel like we're going to be fit on removal, but whatever you think, you're in the driver's seat.
I want the delicious removal. Gibbering Barricade Wield. Very happy to see that happen. That's actually a pretty good card. If we can get the tokens rolling, and then again, there's maybe some hope we get that Wingmantle Chaplain. But honestly, this is the 2/4 just eats red white aggro for lunch. It stalls really well.
Yeah, and it's a nice little combo with the Cult Conscript.
Nothing really good here.
Yeah, I'd rather just take Stall for Time. There's no way we're playing Toxic Abomination. I don't think
so. I'm gonna go ahead and put Stall for Time in the board. Academy Wall, I guess, just as another defender. Toxic Abomination. And whatever.
Come on, Shieldred.
Come on, do it for me. Unfortunately, our rare here is unplayable. But we did get lucky in terms of Phyrexian Rager is just an excellent card.
Yeah.
Get into the sideboard. Really like Phyrexian Rager in this deck. It's really good, actually. There's a few things we can do.
Another card that they... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say there's a few things in this deck that does... Well, actually, there's quite a lot in this deck that does reanimation, so we want to be on the lookout for that. That's how we grind. And this is one of the best things you can reanimate, because it's just cards.
Yeah. Dan, does another card that's just weird that they just printed into the set, and you're like, is there supposed to be some sort of aura artifacts
There's
theme that I'm not
quite a
tracking?
few rares where you're just like, what is this? And it really irritates me because there's a lot of commander stuff in here, but then there's also weird stuff like this, which, maybe more sets will have more ideas about what to do with that, but I don't know, put in there. Yes, it's happening!
Nice. It's happening.
But oh, this is actually quite a stacked pack. There's four
Yeah.
different cards in here I want to choose. I would even choose Shadow Prophecy in two colors.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Don't
Um,
even click on it though. Don't even click on it. You might
Banalish
double click it.
Sleeper, Phyrexian Rager, and you know what? This is probably the biggest surprise for me. I was talking about it in the preview. This card is so budget in terms of what it looks like, but it surprisingly is that token really helps with bone splinters and things like that. But this is the mythic uncommon. I mean, this is the hotness.
Yeah.
Now,
I listened to the Sunset show for That
such
is
shit
always hard
show.
for me to say. For limited resources. By the way, if you haven't checked them out, the absolute best people to listen to and watch for limited. But their fix on that card was, and I'm gonna shamelessly steal it. Eerie Soul Tender's a great pickup here. Is the fact of you have 5 defenders on the field, you play Wingmantle Chaplain, you get 6 birds. Okay, cool, that's fine. The idea that you keep getting
Yeah.
birds for each new defender you play, that's where the card is just
So we need to keep
pushed.
a clock on it for any defenders. I really like Samite Herbalist, especially if we can get something with Enlist. That's probably not going to
Yeah,
happen.
but that's more of a red white.
It's a little bit more red white, but honest, that scry is so good. And because I've been spoiled and had it with my Banalish Guardian a few times, or Guardian of
Oh,
Nubenalia.
Guardian of
But
Nubenalia.
I think Eerie Toll Center, so we can start getting some kind of reanimation cooking.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Another Banalish Sleeper, pretty good. This card is okay. The Vigilance is nice, but I don't think we want that.
No.
I think that's a
There's the Goblin Lord.
pretty
There's
easy
just so
pickup.
many there's so many rares in this set that just don't do anything, which it's been nice to pick them up when I have nothing else to grab. Tribute to Herborg right there for sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just not going to do stuff. And really, it's a for us, it's only going to be a 2 mana -2/-2. It's really not great removal.
We might be able to get some blue.
We might. Honestly, Runic Shot is pretty good for just
Yeah,
removal. I think I'd probably take that in terms of
I'd probably
just
take
better
Runic Shot.
removal.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to
Tribute's not
take
going to
one.
scale.
It's not. We're gonna have to take one for this, but that's okay. Yeah, I think I like that a lot. Let's see. Oh, normally not a card I would super love to play. The tapping is good for Clockwork Drawbridge, but now we've got our defender little sub theme going here, and I'm really pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
And it's also the only playable in here. So
The Protect the Negotiators. I was watching some of the another
do you want to grab the
mana
land
fixer
or the
over there.
Battle Rage Blessing? Probably the land, huh?
Yeah, land for sure. Do it. Don't do that. That is a wrong pick. Pick the land.
Yeah, I like that card more than you. The combat
Hey,
tricks are
he's
good in
doing
this
it.
set. Withering Necromass or Mesa Cavalier.
I'd probably go Withering Necromass.
I
You
like
need a little
Mesa
bit more of a top
Cavalier.
end.
The life gain is not bad, and the flying honestly is really good. But let's get a little bit more of a top end, like you said.
The A lot of people are trying in the Brothers War preview stuff. Everybody's trying to make soldiers work. Nice.
Man, look at this. Should we go another Banalish Sleeper, or should we start to get this would be our first Phyrexian Warhorse?
Yeah, you don't have any other 4-drops, so
I'm gonna go with the Warhorse just because I really want to get those little very sackable tokens. They're honestly not. I really like Banalish Sleeper, so that actually kind of hurts. But
does the Vivisector ever do any work for you?
no,
What are you doing?
I don't think
Take the uncommon, fill that treasure chest, you fool.
No, I don't care.
Come on, Shelly.
Give it to me.
Pray to the Praetors. Ugh, the worst card in the set right there.
Yeah, probably. It's up there. Urtai.
Urtai. What's up, Urtai?
Not in our colors, but what else are we seeing over here?
Another Knight of Dawn's Light.
Pretty good, honestly. Another Phyrexian
and another Warhorse. I feel like you're going to be able to pick up a Warhorse if you want it.
Much more likely to wheel, yeah.
I'd probably get the light.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do
Not that you
that.
have a lot of life gain going on, but
No,
it's
but it's
just
still
first strike.
it's the first
2/2
strike.
first strike. You're going to trade with 2 drops and 3 drops.
And if you're not someone that plays a lot of limited, that pump is never something you would probably do in standard, but it absolutely will work for you here.
Yeah.
Um,
Especially when
yeah, I feel good about that.
the threat of activation on it,
Yep.
activating at instant speed, knowing that you can blow out a double block. It's very nice. Okay.
Not much here,
Jodas
honestly.
Codex is a card I love in Domain so
Yeah.
much.
We could
Gabo?
we could do this. We could do this. I've had this work for me before. I don't really see anything else playable.
The Goblin?
Yeah, I'm just not gonna play that though. We're pretty
Really?
stacked up.
I've had Splatter Goblin do a little
It's,
work.
I guess we do have a little bit of a sack theme here, so okay.
Take out a bird, take out a one, like a Raven Man or something.
Yeah, maybe. Oh no, that's a card for domain right there.
Oh, yeah, it is. I can't believe that. What is that? Pick 3?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
we got nothing good here.
Yeah, take the rare.
I think I'll take Citizen's Arrest.
Yeah. How many Citizens Rest? Just
That's
one
just
so
the
far?
second one, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pretty good card there. But a freaking
Phyrexian Rager.
another Banalish Sleeper. I think I'll take the Phyrexian Rager, though, honestly.
You only have one Rager, yeah, for sure. Rager.
Yeah, but we just don't have very many. I usually have way more reanimation at this point. Like, I would love an Urborg Repossession.
I haven't seen an Urborg Repossession.
I haven't either. People are. Oh, take up the
take
shield.
up the shield.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
very
the
nice.
combat trick we want. Yeah.
The fact that it leaves the +1/+1 counter behind
so much
is
value.
the thing that's just
Here we go. Another Defender.
bulwark. Nice.
Honestly, it's not great, but I'll take it for our birdie boys. Because now with these 2 Shield Wall Sentinels, we're getting Wingmantle Chaplain. So
Yeah.
we are kind of a walls deck. Low key. Aha! More removal. What do you think?
I'd probably do
Take up the
take
shield,
up the shield.
or destroy
Or
evil?
sorry, destroy evil.
I think I want destroy evil. Man,
Yeah.
I think there was a lot of open domain space
Domain.
here.
I've been watching that, you fool. I really think that was the line. I think you
No.
tried to force this.
Oh, you say so, and then here we
Yes.
are.
Like, I can't
Urborg.
play Urborg Repossession in my Domain deck.
I'm
It's
just
like my
saying,
favorite thing
we're
to
getting
do.
what
Get
we're-
back Tatiova.
We're getting what we want.
I'd probably do a Shadow Prophecy, honestly.
I mean, it's it's basically
You can hold up
divination
removal. I
for
mean, you
minus 2 life.
You don't have a lot of ways to refill in this, and you don't have as much recursion.
I'm taking the horsey.
Hmm. 3-mana instant draw too. It's not the worst thing.
I might actually put that land in our deck just for Urborg purposes.
Yeah, I'd probably say that.
We're gonna play none of this, so
Tattered Apparition.
I don't want to. I don't want other people to have nice things. I can't get it out of my. Oh my god, another Banalish Sleeper. With 3 cards left, what are we doing here, people? Yeah. Okay. So
Negate and
is
Essence
played.
Scatter have actually been pretty good. Like, I've played a blue-green kind of slower domain deck, and they've actually done a lot of work for me. But I will be. So, where would you rate this? Oh, Master
Very
of
good.
White Black
This
aggro.
is
This is
very
a good deck.
This is a good deck.
Really?
Right here. We're gonna
See,
win
just-
7
it-
games.
It
I'm
just looks average to me.
gonna tell you, I appreciate that. The only thing that makes me upset is that we just don't have the recursion that really makes these decks able to grind out the really long games. But that said, you'll see here when we start trying to look for just like transparently bad cards, there's really not a lot. So aggressive sabotage needs to go. And what I usually do with my first pass is just the stuff that's just like bad. That's really just unplayable bad.
Oh, sorry, you skipped over Battle Rage Blessing there.
We're not there yet. Let's see. I think we probably will do 16 lands. Can you not have to do math?
Yeah.
So 17. We'll see. We'll just hold a placeholder for that and see how painful it is to cut stuff.
Yeah, if we get to 41.
Not cutting a defender.
You're not going to cut a defender?
I don't want to cut any defenders. Walking Bulwark would be there, but I just...
Yeah.
Because we're going to be set up to go long, we can stall up the board. Wingmantle Chaplain is our win con. And when you put 4 birdies on the field and you're just like, hey man, you got like 3 turns left, you're going to get pecked to death. It's a pretty good feeling.
I would cut Battle Rage Blessing immediately.
Yeah, we're gonna. It's one of those things where it's like I don't know if that's the next cut, but it's definitely not gonna be one of the 6 cards that I don't cut. So we
Yeah,
need to cut
I would
4, 5 cards.
at least 4. Yeah. So what are you thinking?
I honestly don't know.
I would cut a Warhorse and a Citizen's Arrest. Just outside opinion, looking at it, that's what I would do.
I think I'm gonna take Vivisector out for sure. I don't think that's a very good card. Um, Warhorse is pretty good though. That threat of activation again, pretty solid. So let's see what else we could do. Maybe how much removal do we have? We have Runic Shot, Bone Splinters, Destroy Evil is 3, 5, 5 removal, depending on how you want to count. Take up the shield. I don't count that.
Well, 8 if you really want to count Banana Sleeper. Granted, it's not necessarily the most targeted thing, but
No, I mean, I guess because you can do the thing where you sack itself. So there's quite a bit in
yeah,
here, but we like that. This is a very creature heavy format, and we like removal in this deck. So I think I could probably. What are you thinking?
I would get rid of uh, Clockwork or Walking Bulwark.
I don't want to. I want the birds, dude. This is a Wingmantle Chaplain deck. This is not a good card though, but it is a 1-drop, so we're keeping it. I'll do 1 Citizen's Arrest.
So 2 more minimum.
Yeah, I think Splatter Goblins have to get gone.
You're getting. Let's see. You got 4, 6, 7, 8 2-drops right now. That's kind of where you want to be right now.
Uh,
Your 1-drops are just pretty. I mean, I understand that they're not as bad as they used to be, but
no,
I just
so
don't know
what's
how
the
much
worst
work
one
you're going
drop
to be
here?
doing. Your Bulwark.
Yes, but I have in 40 cards, I have 3 Wingmantle Chaplains with these 2 Shield Wall Sentinels. So we're drawing that card all the time, and you want to have the birdies.
Fair enough.
And it's not like this is the worst 1-drop. I mean, it's gonna do something. It's gonna stall. I'm never gonna activate it, I suspect, but that's okay. I'll take a Warhorse out. Oh
So
man,
1 more minimum.
I'm definitely gonna take a land. Let's just do that, so it makes me feel better. We are dead split on our mana colors. So,
Okay, so look at the lower part of the curve then.
yeah.
You're more likely to play a black card on 1
Well,
with
but look at my
Swarm
look at my 2-drops.
and Cult Conscript.
Yeah, I think I'll take one of these guys out. Okay. So now we need to cut one more.
Well, yeah, you're +1 white too because of Radiant Grove.
That counts.
So you're playing even number of sources right now anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Okay. Gotta make a decision here. Banana Sleeper? I don't hate that card, though. I really like that card.
That'd probably be my cut.
That's probably what it's going to
go
be.
down to 2.
It's 3's a lot. Boom. Trophy deck. Let's go. Okay. What are your predictions before we get into some games?
I would say I'm going to guess we go lose 2 immediately out the gate.
Wow.
And then we rally to get 3 in a row.
That's what you think
lose
is going to happen.
Next game.
Cannot
I
wait
think you're going to be 3-3.
So the problem with limited is, as you can tell with anything, 2 ofs max, 1s of mostly. We are hostage by our draw. There's just games that it just you lose in the most painful way possible. That's going to happen, but that's why we get 3 losses. So we'll see how it goes. I am really excited. I'm very happy with what we drafted here. I think it's going to be a good deck.
And at least we look good.
All right, let's get some games in. And as you'll see up here with the little help tip, it says black, white win all the games. That's what it says.
It does?
It does say that, yeah, actually.
Oh, no, actually on my screen it says that's true unless Mark/Papa Narwhal is playing it, in which case you're going to lose 2, and then you're going to rally because the pressure will be on.
Honestly, the last...
I mean, like, on the one hand, your arrogance kind of makes me want you to get smoked 0-3, but then I can't put that on YouTube. I mean, I think
you will. What are we going to do, record more? Like a
That's not
bunch
gonna
of
happen.
chumps. Obnick's less about to get absolute
Dreskov money.
absolute god. Come on. Load up, son. Ooh. What are we doing here? Okay.
How's that
This
feel?
is what we want to see.
Yeah,
Cult
it's
conscript
pretty
on
good.
turn 1. The only sad part is we are on the play, which is just not fun. So if we're playing against a slow domain deck, maybe like a blue-red, yeah, here we go. All right. So
Actually, glad to see that land there.
yeah, honestly, we need it. So there's a good chance we get removed, but hey, that's okay. We have recursion. Nope, just a quick pass. Not what I thought we were going to see right there. Oh, yeah.
That's really where Colt's conscript shines right there, like chipping at him right there.
Don't even need the Shield Wall Sentinel.
Nice.
Let's see. We'll probably play Eerie Soul Tender here.
Yeah.
We're just going to get so much damage in. We'll do the milling. And that's actually really great for our Urborg repossession. So here's the devastating thing. We're going to probably use Urborg on the Soul Tender. No, probably won't. We'll probably save it on something else. We'll see what we do with that. But we've got,
Probably your wing metal chaplain.
well, probably that. They're doing the domain business over there. I'm just thinking about how we can just maximize this reanimation.
They've got to get on board. I was gonna say they can't take 5 more.
So we don't love that. That's going to stall us out pretty good in the ground. Let's see what we have in the graveyard. So we got that. Fortunately,
You could go get the Fire Exing Rager.
yeah, I could, but I'm not gonna. Because I'm kind of hoping we can just make this our longer term reanimation. Maybe we'll draw that one green source. But here's the problem with now I have to stop attacking, and I don't like that. So what do you think? Do we set up now and start doing the wing mantle thing and just hold up maybe like a destroy evil? I guess that's our only choice.
Yeah, I think
So
so.
now we enter.
Maybe they'll pump
Yeah.
the knight.
I doubt they're going to swing into this because their domain, they're trying to do stuff.
I mean, they might try to blow your double. I mean, like you can't block that.
So I think next turn I'll play Soaring Drake. That's not great. That's going to be a problem for my birdies. Okay. So Wingmantle Chaplain now, or we could do the horse because we can also kick the horse, and that can actually start to swing in. I think we'll probably do
Yeah,
that.
you could force damage like that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that Drake really kind of changed our plans.
It's about adapting.
Yep. They did miss a land draw, it looks
And
like.
now your Phyrexian Warhorse has the ability to prove that it belongs.
It's a surprisingly good card. Threat of activation. It's a thing.
Swing, you coward.
Get in here. Oh, that first strike.
Hey, yeah, he has first strike mark, but you have strike last.
Kaka.
Strictly better win Drake. It's just upsetting.
What is draft now?
Soaring Drake.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, I know what it is, but I'm just like, what is this? Oh, domain deck out here missing the land drops. I'm into this though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Threat of activation.
All right, so I think we wing mantle now after we swing with Warhorse.
No, you want to swing with the Warhorse first.
Yeah. So they're letting us in unless they've got some kind of combat trick. But honestly, we love to eat combat tricks. Oh, I don't think you know what you're doing, buddy.
That doesn't make any sense.
Please.
What's he got?
Please do that. Please. Okay, they've got the Battle Rage Blessing. Okay. I was really hoping they were going to pump it and forget that I could activate. So this is a dead horse, but really happy to trade a card for a card here. And now we can...
Well, that was a much cheaper card.
That's true. Well, I'm saying we trade cards because we have reactivation all over the place. Okay.
And you mean recursion?
Sorry, recursion, yeah.
Unless... Do you have... What's reactivation?
Reactivation is...
You can reactivate your dead warhorse? Are you beating a dead horse?
Absolutely. It's part robot or Borg or whatever. I like how... So, right, if you're a fan of Star Trek, which I'm not, but I know about the Borg, and they're like, that hive mind. I just think it's funny that the Phyrexians are basically like the Borg, and then there's a card called Urborg in this set. And you're like, what is even happening here?
Yeah, but Urborg has nothing to do with the Phyrexians.
I appreciate that, but this one
Appreciate
does.
you.
Okay,
Is it 2 to get this conscript back?
yeah, yeah,
It
it
is. Oh,
is.
okay.
So, but I'll have 2 next turn if something dies. Do I cut? I don't want him to act. I got to block the root wallet. So if I do a conscript block, that kind of forces a block, or
Yeah.
that forces an
And then they're spending
activation,
their
and
whole
that's
turn
the
to do
whole
that.
turn. And I'm well into that.
Yeah, that's fine. And then you could do the same thing with the Soul Tinner next turn, bring your conscript
Yep.
back. Yeah. I don't love that play for them.
Well, they're missing land drops, so I suspect they're getting a wee bit desperate. All right, let's go dig up something. Yep.
What are you going to dig up?
Well, let's see. Do I want to kick that? So I could kick the Urborg and play the sealed wall.
Don't play the Urborg until it's time to get back the chaplain.
Probably not now. Yeah, you're right. But I can also use Eerie Soul Tuner to get back the chaplain. I'm just trying to put pressure on because while they're missing land drops, I want to get after
I would say
them.
leave it there. Do the same thing you did last time to the Root Walla.
I think.
And then bring your Cult Consort back.
So we could chain by getting another Shield Wall Sentinel. We could start taking advantage with card draw here. I kind of like card draw, I think. Thoughts? Dripping Barricade?
I would either go one of the 1-drops or the Shield Wall. I would not pick Dripping Barricade.
Why?
Because you're not going to play it this turn, and if you're not going to play it this turn, then Shield Wall Sentinel, you can always go get Gibbering Barricade later.
I'll take the Clockwork Bridge because I want to play it, and then I can hold up either Destroy Evil or Come Get Me Dog with the Cult Conscript. Yeah. The other thing is if I really just want to push damage, I can start doing that with tapping down the Night of Dawn's Light. Okay.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Their sleeves are cool looking though.
Yeah, is it like the Joda glass stained thing?
From Magic 30, I got some of those collector packs for DMU, and I got some of the foil stained glass lands. They are gorgeous. I really think Wizards have been killing it in the basic land department lately. I like the black and white lands from Innistrad. The Kamigawa lands are probably some of my favorite basic lands.
Swinging away
ever.
With the Drake, I am very confused. I'm going to force a card combat trick or activation from the Root Walla. Yeah. So let's go. Please. Yes. Nice. Spin.
Now, are you going to destroy Evil it?
No. I want them to spin. Look at all these blockers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, good point.
I want them to spend their turn doing that. I will, however, get this back. Beep, beep. Yeah, they're in trouble now. All right. So let's see. What do I want to do here? I could tap down for 3, and that would leave me with 4, which is honestly a ton of mana for what I've got in my hand.
Well, then you play the Battlefly Swarm, and now the Drake and the Root Wall I can't block without removing it.
Yeah, but I need that to stay up. It's just a question of if I tap down that, I guess the only thing swinging in that wouldn't normally swing in is just that token and that conscript. I think I'll probably just hold off on that. So we'll get in with our bird army.
I don't know, man. I'd push damage while their mana screwed. I don't agree with that play.
Now we're gonna push it yet because I have more things I want to do. Then we do this. And I think we're going to go ahead and kick the Urborg now.
No, you are not about to do that. Seriously?
I have Eerie Soul Tuner to get back the Wingmantle Chapel. Let's use this mana. Twice. No, we don't need to do that. Let's use this mana. And we're going to get back Phyrexian Rager and the Warhorse. Hot damn. Okay, so I can leave up Battlefly Swarm and Destroy Evil, or I could tap. I don't think I want to be completely shields down, so I'll hold off on the Phyrexian Rager.
I agree on that.
Okay. So glad we have concurrence.
Oh, what is that? Fifth land portend.
Weather Seed Treaty. They are so dead.
What? I guess. I mean, they've really. I don't know. I would not have been activating
I think their problem is, yeah,
Root Wallow.
they're spending their turns activate. Maybe they're just completely screwed over there. That happens. But it
You're
also,
gonna have to remember that keeping that destroy evil open though for wherever they put it on mode 3.
that's the thing. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
just not a lot they can do now. And also, why wouldn't they attack with the root? Well, I guess they know what I'm
I
going
gotta
to
start
do.
playing in bronze. This is way
Oh,
better than playing in
I'm
platinum.
not in bronze.
Yeah, you are. I'm looking at your little thing right
Am I
now.
really? Oh, I guess it did
Yeah.
reset, didn't it? Just at the beginning of the month.
Yeah.
Well, might as well
Tap something down. Yeah.
down.
The Drake, obviously.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm more or less help than a Twitch chat?
I don't know. Depends on who's Twist chat, probably.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So I could tap down the knight if we wanted to, and that would leave me with 5 mana, and then I could still play the Phyrexian Rager and hold up Destroy Evil, or maybe Battlefly Swarm. I think I'll probably do that, honestly. Let's just get stupid.
They do have enough mana for like a take up the shield though.
Yeah, I mean, that would suck, but better for them to use the take up the shield and life link off of 2 than 7. So
Yeah, and stop your destroy evil.
yeah, well, I would play it in response for sure. If they did it on the 7, I'd love for them to play it right now and trade a Cult Conscript for whatever. Battlefly Swarm. Let's see. For sure. No point attacking with the 1/1 token. Yeah, let's go.
I'd have probably left the swarm back to stop their Drake.
I don't care.
I'm here to swing.
I'm here to
Magic the Gathering is about turning cards sideways.
beep 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 beep. Yeah. So, I think I'll go ahead and play, yes, the Phyrexian Rager, and I'll leave up Destroy Evil. Let's see what we draw here. Ow. Yeah, we're good.
That's a good draw.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, just in case, there's bombs in the back end of this thing. But
yeah, they could put down Nail or whatever, the 2/4 flyer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't,
because they do have domain
not
up.
bomby, but it wouldn't be fun. I don't want anything to get in the way.
No, I'm just thinking about things that are going to mess you up in the air.
Yeah.
That Reach Spider that comes back from the graveyard.
I drafted that one time for my domain deck. It was quite nice.
It's all right. Yeah.
It's just a well-statted creature as well. It's just a problem. Eats removal. But I think really this is the power of Wingmantle Chaplain. Just getting absolutely after it.
Yeah, like how much? Ooh, that's a good card. In this situation for them, how much damage is your birds done?
That's a weird choice. I guess they want to do that. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say pass. They got to pass here.
I think I'm not going to use Destroy Evil. Well, obviously I can't really use it on anything.
Yeah.
But I guess I could blow up
You
the
gotta
Weather
save
Seed
it for the
Treaty.
next turn anyway.
I want them to. I mean, I could just blow up Weather Seed Treaty right now, but I don't think I will. All right. Let's see. That would leave me with 2. I could do that, but just in my hand, what would
I think there's a very obvious play here.
Just snag the Drake.
Yeah, snag the
that's
Drake.
what I'm gonna do. But I'm just checking my other plans here. That's 5 mana. I could play the Warhorse, but I'm just gonna have to keep up that. Destroy Evil.
What's gonna suck is if they target and you respond by trying to destroy evil, and then they take up the shield. So now all that damage is coming lifelink. But then at least no, you can't even Battlefly Swarm that.
Yeah.
So you might as well swing with your Battlefly Swarm.
So it's just also a question of, can I just win right now? So I've got 4 in the air that they can't do anything about, and then I could have 2, but they could block 2. No, I can't quite. I don't think I have lethal. You can double check me on that, but it's not quite there.
I'll check. You got 4 in the air. 1, 2. No. Even if you use your Destroy Evil to take out the Frost Giant.
I hate being this cautious, but I don't want to get myself into too much trouble, especially when we've got stuff. But they do have a lot of cards in their hands. Yeah. Okay, so let's say worst case scenario they do have take up the shield, right? So they go to put the badness on the sunbathing root walla, and then I go to destroy evil. Then they take up the shield, and they gain all of the life, right? Um, that's not great.
Oh, Eevee's up.
Should I destroy evil the Weather Seed Treaty right now and just take that off the play? Because this is +5/+5 now. But then I'm kind of shields down.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what are they gonna do? Blow up your? Or what are they gonna do if they don't have trample? The worst thing they can
They'll
do
have
is swing
trample.
in and hit your. No, no, I'm saying if they don't because you blew it up. The worst thing they can do is hit your 1/1 with the big.
I'm gonna
root
go ahead
walla.
and just
Okay.
get aggressive and take it out, honestly, because
Yeah.
it's just like I just really am trying to avoid an edge case here, but it's something I really don't want to see.
Yeah. I feel like the only card that gets them out of this is take up the shield.
That's kind of what I'm playing around. And so I just, if they have take up the shield, they're going to gain a butt ton of mana, a butt ton of life from the Sunbathing Root Waller plus that card, but we still have inevitability, and now they don't have trample.
Well, then you can runic shot.
Well,
it,
they also don't
so
have
no
trample.
more activating it. Yeah, trample is a.
And of course, they almost
there.
certainly don't have it, just because what are the odds? But we'll see. They haven't scooped yet, so it tells me they've got something going on.
Oh, look at this.
This is interesting. Okay. We're going to block with the seriousness. So we're going to put a guy on that. A guy on...
I mean, basically, I think, yeah, he might have a pump spell, and he's hoping that you don't block, and he can pump his root wall and pump his knight, and you win. He wins.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's got that charge.
Well...
I mean, you got to swing.
Yeah, I mean, but even then, how much damage can they push?
No, he can't do it now. Not with no blocks.
I probably honestly should have just doubled the Wingmantle Chaplain and just so I have another reanimating target with the Soul Tide, the Eerie Soul Tender. But let's see. Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
That's not much of a thing. Yeah. And honestly, it's one of those things where it's like, too bad you don't have trample. And then the board is just like, fine.
Yeah, that's game.
So I'm really just, I guess, hey, make sure I block appropriately. So there's that, but I don't know why they're...
Yeah, always put yourself in the position to win. Like if that's me on the other side, I'm swinging.
Yeah, because I've seen. I mean, it's not common, but I've seen people do dumb stuff. So 1-0, boys, 1-0.
You know why, right? It's because we dressed up.
That's probably what it is.
What? Oh yeah.
For America.
I changed for America. Brittany's here looking at me. She's just like, "What did you? We dressed up for draft, and it's
Judging you.
He's a little dressed up.
Oh, of course. All right. We have the Wingmantle. I'm saying this is a keeper. Yep, we're keeping.
My daughter's afraid of my shirt.
I think she's afraid of your headphones.
The world is afraid of your shirt.
She might be afraid of the headphones
It
too.
is heinous.
I'll mute it when she starts yelling in the background.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Tap land. Mana fixed. I think we got Dawn's Light on turn 2.
A lot of tap lands for turn 1.
Yeah.
Oh, not them though.
Okay,
Ooh,
that's interesting.
good thing you got the backup because I can feel a Flowstone Infusion coming right now.
That's okay. Nope. Not happening. I love it. Love to see that. What are we doing here? They're touching their land. Okay, double red, so that's interesting. Yeah, we're in good shape.
That's not bad to see. It sucks to miss the land here, though.
It really does, but at least we're going to have a play. So that feels good.
You're going to pump here, right? Why are you pumping? What else are you going to do with it? Oh, the other Dawn's Light. Yeah, of course. My bad. Sorry, my tiny daughter. You can just see her run. I'll probably have that cropped out, but you can just see her run away.
No. That was so cute. Just a small child.
There
Okay, we are red-white aggro here. Mm-hmm. That's right, Evie. Someday you will play Magic.
Evelyn the Covetous.
Okay, well.
You're going to take a swing from that thing and then runic shot it, I would imagine, right?
Probably. I'm hoping they pump it, but I can attack into it.
With either both of them. You can swing away with both here.
Not I'm gonna swing both. Yeah, just say, come get me some blocks. Good land. Good land. I needed it. Okay, and now we attack. We are the beatdown deck. White, whatever, bread, whatever.
Oh, a true story. I didn't read copy one time and I killed it myself.
I guess we go ahead
might
and
as
do
well.
this. I'm honestly, well, what if they have like a, no. Because if they have a damage dealing spell, I can pump in response.
Yeah.
If they have a Flowstone Infusion.
You can't pump your way out of a lightning strike, but you could do that one. I guess the question is it worth 1 point of damage? And probably keep your creatures on the board.
Honestly, if they spin a lightning strike, I've just saved myself 3 life, and when you're going up against red-white aggro, that's not so bad. So Gibbering Barricade's going to come down next, depending on what they put on the board. And if I draw a 2-drop, Runic Shot is an option. Gosh, Light of Dawn, Night. I cannot get that name right. Night of Dawn's Light is just a good card. I wish we had Dusk to go with us as well, the black counterpart to this. I like that one a little bit better.
I think honestly, in most decks, the ability on Dusk is better because it just stops your opponent from gaining all the incidental life around here. But interesting. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and double get in.
But First Strike is just better than Menage.
Yeah, usually.
I feel a pump spell coming on here. I mean, you're going to have to commit the mana.
Okay, I guess they want me
and then they're going to pump it.
Yeah, that's fine. I've got a Cult Conscript.
And by pump it, I mean with a card.
What are we doing here?
Because its own pump ability. They got to know its own pump ability isn't take up the shield.
Take up the shield? Yeah.
Oh, well.
It's okay. We're pushing damage and we're taking cards away. And we're not defenseless here either. We got one of these boys. And quite nice to pair that with Bone Splinter.
And your long game with your 3 walls in hand is setting up pretty good. You just got to survive, run them out of resources.
Obviously, it hurts to lose that trade, but we're up a card on it. And that's okay. I'd much rather have Arc 2 creatures than their 2 creatures. Though I do detest that 1/1 counter that you were talking about sticking around. That's going to make swinging in with Dawn's Light.
Well, if they swing, you can Runic Shot it. Or Bone Splinters with the Cult's Conscript.
But honestly, we're like you said, we're stalling them out, and there it is, boys. Okay, so now we got some questions about how we want to set this up. We don't have any reanimation, but so we could play Shield Wall Sentinel now. We could play Gibbering Barricade now. We could play Gibbering Barricade and Bone Splinters the Flowstone Kabu. Sacking the
I think you saved your removal. I don't think if their Flowstone is just sitting there, I would probably play your Shield Wall, go fetch another thing, and start setting up for a big birds.
Yeah, but I just can't push damage, but that's okay. All right, let's go see what we're going to get. Probably Clockwork.
Probably the other Shield Wall Sentinel.
Honestly, yeah. Let's just really go ham on this. I don't want to do all day with this thing. The only reason why I'm doing some defenders first is because I want to make sure we get some kind of payoff.
They've also demonstrated a hesitancy to swing in.
That's true. There, we got a reader here. Yeah. Did they just pitch another land?
Yeah, looks like they're pretty flooded for red-white.
Maybe.
Grotto's a weird choice here, but I guess you'll take the Scry if you're not worried about the mana.
I don't think I would. I mean, who knows when they pick that up, but that's not great.
Aussie Pete?
I guess. I'm kind of interested to see what we're going to do. I want to get back to being on the offensive now. So we have these 2 conditional removals and 3 other mana. So we could play Gibbering Barricade.
Well, you could swing with Dawn's Light first.
Both of these are sorcery.
Because you could do the double pump on it.
Well, no, because if they attack... Okay, they are going to attack.
Oh, well, cool. Now we're going to shot it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let
good.
it
Hopefully
through.
they pump it. Nah,
This is so probably yeah. This is a runic shot plus gibbering barricade turn.
I think so.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised to see another take up shield here, but that's good.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
They don't get any life gain from it. I don't think they're gonna do that. Honestly, I'd rather save that runic shot for something more intimidating because I don't think Flowstone Copy is a very good card. But since they're just not playing any other creatures, and we have this Bone Splinters, and now we can start pushing more damage. I think I'll show them attacks before
for sure.
I hit them with the barricade.
Maybe a block tap on the conscript here.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'll
that's fine.
take that trade. We got
Artillery
removal,
blast,
perhaps. Could be
lightning strike.
lightning strike.
Can't pump your way out of it.
Very cool with it.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to.
That's fine though.
I'm very happy to just have that happen because that would have destroyed my Wingmantle Chaplain. Phyrexian Rager is a better card, but this will block for me, and we get more defenders on the board. I think unless we have to do something different next turn, it's Wingmantle Chaplain time. And so that Lightning Strike is exactly what we've been playing around with Wingmantle Chaplain, because now we're certainly going to get 3 birds on the board. Really good offense. Worst case, we've got some. Well, that sucks. We got some good offense brewing, and we are also just eating their cards.
That's about the only target in the deck other than Necromass for that Destroy Evil. Oh, and your Citizen Arrest.
Citizen's Arrest, yeah. They ditched the Flowstone.
Seems kind of weird. That's a good card right there, Givian Cavalier.
It's good. I actually like it in this deck, but it's not going to be able to get through.
Well, if they start enlisting.
Nice. Yeah, I guess. All right. They do have Lightning Strike mana. Should we play? I could play Shield Wall Sentinel and then go get the 1-drop. I think I'll probably do that. Just really set
you're fine on life.
Way up. I know, I'm just not trying to give them all day long, but they are running out of resources, and we are not. Yeah, it's a Shield Wall Sentinel. You've seen it before. You gotta really bring out the rope to think about it.
The most common card in the set. The most common.
But I paralyze with fear every time I'm gonna draw the wrong thing. I definitely want Clockwork here. And we'll play it.
We gotta go shopping for a birthday present here in a little bit.
Should I Bone Splinters the Cult Conscript? No. I mean, I think I'll just attack with it, though. Well, they'll trade that token.
Yeah, they will.
I don't really love that. Okay, I'll just play this.
So I imagine they'll be enlisting, hitting you for 3.
I'll block probably with the Cult Conscript because that will take a trade. So I'd actually
be all right
with that. Like, if you want to trade your freaking 3-drop with my 1-drop, then I can get my 1-drop back. That's what Cult Conscript is here to do. Did they drop another Flowstone Infusion? Very
what is in their
interesting.
hand?
Why don't they want to kill my creatures? They could take the Cult Conscript out with that. And I know that's not, optimal, but what is in their hands? That card?
That is a card you're probably going to have to Bone Splinters. I think you will, because if it starts pumping, everything's going through.
We'll see.
You can Chaplain and then Bone Splinters.
I could. Let's see if I'm gonna, though. Hey. All the birds. So here's my deal. There's worse things in this deck than this. And him just giving everything +1/+1, his board is not good. I'm not Bone Splintering that right now. I've got blockers if it's an emergency. I've got blockers if it's an emergency. There's scary.
You're just not going to be able to do things like trade with the Argivian Cavalier. Okay, well, I mean, you're going to take a really big hit on the next turn.
No, I won't. He can pump one time. If he uses all his turn to pump this and get like maybe
He's
one
going to
hit
get
at me,
quite
I'm
a
very
few
cool with
hits
that.
because you're not going to be able to block the Goblin or the Cavalier. So it's going to be 6.
I'll block with my shield balls. I don't care about
Okay.
those. They're done. No attacks. And I can block with my Cult Conscript, and if a shield wall dies, then I can get my Cult Conscript
Yeah, that's
back.
true.
There's no good attacks for him. And then I can play my Phyrexian Rager.
I have a classic
Next turn, see
Phyrexian
what we
Rager.
draw.
Like the old art and everything. It just looks so good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Creatures you control. So
Yeah, I
this
was a
will
little happy
pump
to see that card
itself.
come back. And to see that it's still good and limited. That's awesome. Yeah, they're pumping.
Good-ish. Okay, so he's doing the thing. Okay. So let's see here. What are we gonna do? What
I would
trades can
imagine
we
you got to
get?
put your
So that's gonna
conscript in
pump.
front of the Vanguard. Because if he doesn't pump, it's a trade.
That's true, but let's think about this would actually trade. This would die. This would die. And everything else is gonna just stick around, I think. So I guess he could not pump. I could switch it. Yeah. I really wanted to pump, so let's do this.
There we go. That's the play I like.
And if he pumps, then I can do this. The wall's dead, and this Cult Conscript's coming back. So for 5 whole mana, you're going to take out one of my creatures and give me 3 damage. I'm very comfortable with that. And it's bird o'clock.
Oh, is it bird o'clock already?
It's you know what? Look at the time. It's bird o'clock. Yeah, he's touching that. Oh no. Oh no. Boop, 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 boop. Yep. And get on that field. Don't want to forget about you. Okay. Ooh, that's a pretty good one, but I know what they'll do with it.
Yeah, you don't have to sacrifice it. I just hard cast that thing.
I probably will, but I'm
Yeah,
going to
for
draw
sure,
with
'cause you're gonna do that
Phyrexian
regardless.
Rager first. Yeah.
That's a great draw
pretty
right there.
great. Unfortunately, well, let's see. I could do it, and I could.
You do that. You play the Battlefly Swarm. That way you can activate it and or bring
And just leave it
Cult
up.
Conscript back.
Yeah. I'm just thinking if there's a.
Actually, I'd probably swing with Cold Conscript. They're on a 2-turn clock.
Yeah, I probably will. What kind of crazy pump spell could they have if they had like heroic charge?
But if they're doing that, they're not
That would
pumping
be
the Vanguard
bad.
too.
That's true. Let's just really shorten this up. So that's 6 damage. Yep. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, and then I think I'm just gonna. Well, here's the thing. If I Battlefly, I could Banalish Sleeper and Bone Splinters. So I could just kill the Vanguard, and then it's like, what are you gonna do?
Why not just sacrifice like your Shield Wall Sentinel for the Vanguard?
I'd sacrifice the shield wall. Right, but then I'm saying then I've got 2 mana just hanging out, so like I'd rather play the Banalish Sleeper and do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't fly Bone Splinters and keep fly open.
Yeah, but
so it's kind of like one or the other.
But that way you have lethal next turn. Well, maybe lethal.
That's true.
Because you're at 6 right now.
Lethal.
Granted, they have to swing with everything.
Yeah, let's get the fly on the stack because that'll really make this. But it's just a question of do I want to kill the Vanguard Sentinel? I think I kind of do.
Yeah.
Even though 5 mana, they're done. No, I'm not doing it.
Well, then,
actually, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Just
then you got the fly to activate. But are you gonna block with the fly?
Yeah, because it's 2 turns either way, right? I mean,
yeah, I guess depending on how hard they
attacks,
swing.
I think I'll hang out. Yeah.
What you gonna do, Aussie
back
Pete?
blockers anyway.
Aussie Pete. That's a good reason to hold up removal.
That's true. I don't want that hanging out. I didn't really think about the flyers. I just don't want that to happen. Okay, what are we doing? Well, you're not pumping with Vanguard. My turn, huh? Okay. All right, so let's see.
You could
here.
just tap the
We're gonna bones.
Mesa Cavalier down.
That's true. I could do that. That would be 5 in the air. It's 2 turns
Yeah.
either way, though. I think I'll probably just kill the Cavalier, though, and then I could potentially tap any hasty. I don't know what you want to have.
I'm not worried about the Cavalier's only problem is that it's blocking, not that it exists. So that's why I tap it down.
That's true.
Save the removal for something that's going to kill you.
Yeah. Okay. So should I swing with the Battlefly Swarm?
Because you're probably going to play Banalish Sleeper, hard cast, or regular cast it. And you got one more blocker up.
Maybe.
Hell, I probably would have swung with the conscript too. The token.
Yeah, the token's just going to eat it. Though that does make the sack thing for Banalish Sleeper a lot better. Yeah, honestly. 3 and 2. Play it. I think I'll just hang out. I don't want them to
Yeah, leave this stuff here because you might need to clear the way for lethal next turn. Are they going to do 13 damage to you next turn is the question you're asking yourself, and I doubt it. So
I don't think they can, especially if I block it with like any amount, because then they're going to need trample, and that's pretty much only heroic charge. And I think I could probably just survive one of those straight to the face anyway.
That is... Oh, well, yeah, I guess it's not really going to do it for him.
I mean, it's not going to do it, but it's 2 life and removal, so it's like... I don't know. Well, that kind of makes me a little scared, because like, what do you have in your hand if you're pitching that?
It's pretty expensive, though. 4 mana, and they're going to get rid of, like, what, 1 flyer? And then that's not even saving
was
them.
A long time ago.
Well, yeah, it would, because they'd gain 2 life. It'd buy them a turn.
Yeah, it would, because I only got 5 on the ground. Maybe. I'm not quite wide enough on the ground. They're doing it. Okay. I'm gonna block. Here. And here. And here. And here. Actually, let's switch that.
I'd keep your Cult Conscript alive. You don't need the Wingmantle Chaplain anymore. But your Cult Conscript can swing. Oh, yeah, you can bring him back. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
Nope. So did I get that right? Yes.
I wouldn't have done that. I would have switched the Goblin. I would have switched your Shield Wall and the Wingmantle.
No, because
you need a double pump to kill your Chaplain, but whatever.
Yeah, I would rather kill this.
There's going to be a pump.
Take out this token, though. They're obviously
your Shield Wall Sentinel is going to survive, and your Wingmantle Chaplain's going to die, which is not a good move.
I guess so. Yeah. I guess.
There it is.
Okay. Well, I hope you're happy with yourself. Is there more? Did they forget to kick it?
There it is. I knew that was going to happen.
I don't love that.
Because now it's not lethal.
Okay. Well. Did they not kick it? I guess they didn't, because they didn't get any trample.
But they're all of a sudden about to win.
Yeah. What? So I've got that there. Let's see. So I can do that. I hope they don't have another pump spell. They might, though.
I mean, you can tap stuff pre-combat, but I'd probably... What are you going to use to bone? What are you going to bone splinters?
I can't kill him. Well, hold on just a second. So I can do 7 damage, so I can't kill him. So we're taking this in 2 bites anyway. So I'd really like to put... Well, I guess I'll just do 4 in the air and then keep back this blocker. Battlefly Swarm, because then I can do... Well, no,
so what are you going to sacrifice to bone splinters this turn? Well, figure that out, because whatever that is swinging.
Nothing. Okay, that's a good point. Yeah. Probably one of
Okay,
the birds.
so
Then.
one of the birds is swinging.
Well,
Okay.
all the birds are swinging. And then Colt Conscript's stand back to block. Clockwood is
And
stand
then
back to block.
then
I'll
Battlefly Swarm is stand back to block. So swing with all the birds, sack one of them, kill their Mesa Cavalier. Or their Vanguard. Probably their Mesa Cavalier, though.
That'll do it, I think. Yeah.
Actually, I'd probably kill their Vanguard, to
So,
be honest.
yeah, I don't want that. For
And
sure.
then you
That's
can
just a
tap
big
down
boy.
the Mesa Cavalier.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Regular
And
cast
then
the Banala Sleeper.
I guess I should. Yeah,
Yeah.
just want to.
And then you could tap something. But pre-combat.
So it'll probably be the Mesa
Yeah,
Cavalier.
because that's the one thing you... If they pump
'Cause
it
it
to
just
the
has the-
moon, you can't block that. Well, you could, but with Battlefly Swarm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the only problem is that kind of sucks is this does take a blocker off.
Yeah,
the
but
blocks.
that's fine. You're taking 3 damage off.
If they have another heroic, well, hold on. If they have another heroic charge,
Yeah,
they
but you're not
kick it.
thinking.
What happens?
Because now Mesa Cavalier can't attack. So you're block for block.
I am doing math. So if they have another heroic charge and they kick it, they can do. Let's see. I can only block 3 damage on. That's not enough.
The math
damage.
is
look,
flawless. Yeah. You gotta
Yeah.
you gotta tap the Mesa Cavalier.
Okay.
Did you not tap the Mesa Cavalier?
I haven't done anything yet. Look, dude. If they have this, they're gonna do with trample a bajillion damage. How much blocking do I have?
Audience, help me out. Like, am I taking crazy pills?
8,
Mark, use your clock
12.
draws
I
bridge.
guess I'm gonna
You're-
lose.
Do
Kyle,
it. Do it, bro.
dude.
Do what you want.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you are.
I am
You're
gonna
gonna listen to me is what you're gonna do.
No, I don't want to do it. The problem is if they have trample, it doesn't really matter. I lose either way. So that really actually sucks. A heroic charge and they win. That's what you're not thinking about.
How is the clockwork drawbridge not tapping down the Cavalier going to help you?
It's not, but I'm just trying to work through my options because this is the last turn of the game. Now they're going to play stupid heroic charge. Oh, I hate losing this deck. I hate it so much. What on earth are they thinking about?
They passed.
Oh, I guess they didn't have it.
But you can't kill them. Well, you could tap somebody. But if they have a... Oh, there it is.
What are they going to... Bird or
You could
something?
tap the bird and then
Oh.
swing away. No, that's not enough.
I would love to draw 2 cards. Thank you so much.
That was very nice of them.
I guess so.
Weird that they didn't do that pre-combat,
That's very strange.
right?
Yeah, I don't really know why they did that. I guess they could play stuff now, or I don't know what. So I got 4 in the air, and that's 3 blockers down here, but I could tap. So I think they're dead.
Unless they have a lifelink spell, in which case
nothing.
you're going to get blown out on the crackback.
They might have that. That would suck. So I guess we play it cautious again.
But a bird's coming. That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
You swinging with the 3 birds?
Unless I destroy their thing.
No, I think so too. Hopefully if their plan was to gain life this turn, they can't now.
Alright, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taps on the pre-combat. If they
We're gonna
pump something, you
create a
got Destroy
bird.
Evil now.
Yeah, there's that. They're going to make that bird, but that's only 2 blockers. Flowstone Infusion, my guy.
How many Flowstone Infusions are in this deck?
3. That's the 3rd one. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, those Flowstone Infusions. Okay, they're digging now. Oh my
They
god.
what?
I don't understand how things work anymore.
I guess they're looking for answers to your
Why?
flyers.
Yeah, but when did they
Must
just
have
top deck
been.
that? Like, put that on the field. I don't know, man. I can't. Oops. I forgot to do the
Oh,
clockwork
that's not
bridge.
good.
I was so shook. I was so shook about the Banaya. I didn't know what to do.
Remember when I said
Shook me
really
to my core.
emphatically pre-combat? Well, if you lose now, like you still got to.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if they have the thing, they have. The
Well, you
thing.
can kill something that
So
gets
that's
pumped hard enough.
Maybe. Should I block that or should I block the
I'd keep it like that.
the goblin? Yeah. Okay. Hope we don't die by one. If they do pump it up, you're right. I'm gonna really wreck their day with Destroy Evil. I guess I'm
Yeah,
gonna
for
activate
sure.
this. Yeah, why wouldn't I? I can't understand this. I'm so distraught with this card right here. So
what? They don't
strange.
have it?
I guess not.
I don't
know
get
what's
it.
happening. They're playing their outs or whatever, but I don't know. I'm being super conservative and I'm cool with it. Also, one of the nice things about saving the Clockwork Bridge for the tappies now.
That's why I suggested you saved it.
Yes.
Victory. Give them the good game.
game.
You're welcome.
That's this deck. Yeah, sure.
You remember how I said you were going to go 2-0? You remember that?
Failure to do math. You got the numbers right, but I think you were
I'm pretty
wrong.
sure I was right.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing I'm trying to tell you about this deck, right? Did you see me play any bomb rares? Did you see any spectacular things? But, I mean, that's the deck on the ropes, and there was just inevitability. There was no chance we were losing that game unless they top deck the exact right card, right? Like in the last game. If they just absolutely had a second take up the shield, okay. If they just absolutely had a second heroic charge, okay, right? But, I mean, that's the kind of stuff this deck is dealing with where it's just got the value.
I had to step away for a second. My daughter ETP'd with haste, and I had to deal with that. And in the meantime, Marcus managed to screw it up pretty good.
Are you kidding?
I mean, you're doing pretty good.
I won 5. So the wins were really easy. I actually had another like Wingmantle Chaplain versus Wingmantle Chaplain battle that was really fun. I ended up winning that because they were green-white.
Cue it up. What are you doing?
I was
Cue it up.
doing some stuff. Yeah, we'll do this next game. But my superior removal got through that. The losses were pretty heartbreaking. There was a couple of domain decks I just rocked. One domain deck kind of cheesed out a win on me. It was fair, though. They used a giant growth to kind of sneak in a little extra damage. And not a giant growth, but a colossal growth, I think it was. And then they hit me with the Amira's Outrider. So it was kind of like 9 from nowhere. But, you know, that's how it goes. And then the last
That's how the deck goes.
was not fair because I faced another black-white, but they had Braids and Guardian Nubenalia on the field. I'm like, cool, I guess someone just gave you all the rares. That's a nice thing that happened for you. But yeah.
Well, it's getting close to Christmas time, you know? It's about the giving spirit.
I was screwed up on that one. I should have taken the Braids out. Honestly, I think I underestimated the Braids a little too much. Probably should have got that one. Pretty good start, though. And we're on the play. Nice. And we have a 1-drop. Let's go.
How did we get so
Let's
lucky?
show 'em what's up?
This is cool, though, because we're back now and it's elimination.
That's true.
Honestly, okay, so what is the... I wonder if it's the same. What number of wins do you feel like you're doing it?
It all depends, really. I really like to get to 4 wins because I could have got some damage in there, but I'd rather play this. Because that's kind of like, if you run at the math, that's kind of like a break even in terms of you actually made some gems. Okay. Squeeze some removal out of them. It sucks that we're not going to be able to put any pressure on. I'm probably going to go ahead and get this tapped land down. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And then
yeah, it's 4 wins for me. That's when you feel like you're doing it.
Hit him with that. Yeah. So we'll see. Got a little Esper action going over there. It's maybe domain, but usually that has a green base. So we'll see what they got cooking over there. If it's just removal dot draft deck, we're in some trouble because 5 lands is not what you want to see in the first 9 cards with this particular deck. So,
Yeah, but luckily Bulwark can get some pressure on. Like if they just
yeah,
want to
if I
remove
got
White
nothing
Knight
else to
again,
do, I can
or Knight of Dawn's
do
Light.
this. I'll activate Bulwark, actually, is what I'll do.
That's what I'm saying. Actually, you could double pump here depending on what they do.
That's true.
It really does
They're
depend
going to
on the draw,
pilfer.
though.
They're not going to be
Pilfer?
super happy with that.
No.
Ooh, okay.
So now you got the double pump here if you wanted
Well,
it.
do I want to get Barricade down? Honestly, I think
More mana efficient for the double pump. But
it is, but I need something to happen here because this is not really doing it. So I'm gonna get the Gibbering Barricade down actually, and then I've got a response for removal, which is good if it takes another turn, and we're kind of setting up for some more wall shenanigans.
it's true.
But we are
Yeah,
way down.
Would like to see more, and would like to have seen a lot more damage done.
Yeah,
before turn.
This is not where you want to be.
4.
This is where you want to be whenever they've got like sub 10 life. We just were not able to push damage. So it really is not looking good. If they are dirtling with a lot of kind of mid-range domain nonsense, depending on what their drops are, then we're in a good spot. But it's really just kind of like, uh-oh, they've got 5 cards and I've got a land. So that's not good. But of course, they have 0 board state, so and they're already breaking out the rope.
They are really in the tank about this.
Got to have a think. But if I converted you, if I convinced you to the power of the... But it's too late now anyway. Micromancer.
I was thinking about Micromancer, huh?
Okay. I wonder what they're going to pull.
I'd probably... Yeah. What is it going to
Bone
get?
Splinters? Okay.
That's fine.
Let's see here. Okay, I will attack you.
Definitely want to leave up that sack trigger on Gibbering Barricade, though.
Yeah, I'll be able to do that and play the Gobbo.
No, you won't.
I won't. Shoot.
You should have pumped the Knight.
Yeah, but I want to play this Goblin.
Yeah, don't, because they're holding the Bone Splinters. If they sack their Micromancer,
yeah,
like
I could have done a lot of things different. I could have played Walking Bulwark and activated that. Yeah, that's too bad.
Also, Walking Bulwark gives haste, right? Is it haste too?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Just a thing to think about. There's no way they're going to Bone Splinters at sorcery speed. They're Micromancer, right?
I hope they do. That would be quite nice.
Land for turn.
I mean, it's not like it's just a vanilla 3/3 at this point, so it's not like it's doing all the work in the world, but it's still kind of a blocker.
But the whole point of the Micromancer was it went and got the Bone Splinters.
I guess, yeah.
There we go. There's a better target there
to do on the Bone Splinters, I guess. Yeah.
But as long as you hold that sack trigger up, like it's not a blowout, but it does.
Well, yeah,
that's pretty bad.
They're trading what? They're trading a creature and a spell for me
a creature
and 3 mana.
Yeah.
And depending on what they target with it, which I assume would be they're going to do it. That's an interesting move. I don't agree with that.
No, I wouldn't have done it like that. And now your Knight and Bulwark can swing. There it is.
She is. Too bad I lost one birdie, but that's okay.
If you get a land here, you can still swing with the Bulwark.
True. And that's exactly the land I wanted.
Nice.
So we'll go ahead and we'll swing.
If they trade for the Bulwark, though, are you happy?
Yeah.
Really? Even though you got Wingmantle?
Yeah, it's okay.
I guess, yeah. If they make you pump your Knight, yeah.
So
you could have played the Splatter Goblin.
I still can. But I think I'll go ahead and play Wingmantle Chaplain.
Yeah.
So now I don't have to hold up. Now I don't have to hold up mana for the Dawn's Light.
Should have done that pre-combat, though.
Yeah, maybe. They probably would have. Yeah, they probably still would have blocked. So maybe I'm down a bird. Not happy with that, but that's okay. They're not doing much over there. And now
pick.
Okay, extinguish the light. That's an interesting choice to do that one. I don't think that was smart at all. These guys are really just over here giving me a lot of really nice.
You're gonna pump the knight, right?
So let's see. I'm probably gonna hold on to the sleeper, honestly,
Yeah.
because they might
Pump the
just play a
knight, play the
big
goblin.
boy. So I'll just pump twice here.
I'd say one thing: playing a lot of domain decks, you really have to watch the auto tapper because,
Yes.
especially with all the kicker cards and stuff.
Well, even
I
here,
straight up, I've lost rounds where I'm like, oh,
even here, it's tricky because with the reanimation in this deck, they won't know that you're going to kick an Urbark repossession or that you're going to go
Yeah.
get something, right? So they'll leave you with whatever, and that's not great. So I always try to be really careful.
hopefully it's just a big dumb fat one drop or big dumb fat
Yeah,
one
I'm
creature
looking like
right here.
I'd love a Tolarian Terror or something like that. Ugh, just all the removal. This is just a deck filled with removal, I guess. That life gain is really
3
not
life
fun,
sucks.
but that's
yeah.
a great pull for me right there.
Yeah, it really is.
So we'll go ahead and play that
Swing away.
pre-combat. Hooray!
Not that pre-combat's going to matter in this
No.
sense, but
I wonder what I'll go get.
kind of good to see the shield wall go there.
So, I think I'll probably still hang on.
Oh,
with the
hold that sleeper. Yeah, for sure, hold that
I
sleeper.
really want to push damage. I really do. But that's why we don't.
Yep.
No,
You gonna sack the Soul Cinder or the bird? Probably the bird for damage, huh?
Metalwing Mystic. Oh, luckily they couldn't kick that. No, I'm gonna sack the Gobbo because
Yeah,
shoot.
very nice.
What trigger's gonna resolve first if I do the Goblin? Because I don't want them to have the choice here. You know what I'm saying? So like, can I sack my guy, kill their Mystic, but in response, that's probably the one they'll sacrifice, right?
Yeah.
So that kind of sucks.
Probably swing with your Goblin and your Eerie Soul Tender.
Why would I swing with the Eerie Soul Tender? He's just gonna gobble it up.
Yeah, I guess swing with the Goblin then. And the bird.
Yeah.
And like, who cares if you take a shot from that freaking Withering Mass? What does it matter?
Well, I'll block it with the Eerie Soul Tender because I kind of want him in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we want. It sucks to be down 2 creatures like that, but we're really gonna.
You're doing it. Yeah.
We're gonna be up cards.
You're gonna sack the Soul Tender, obviously,
yes,
here.
because I want him in the graveyard. Now, what really stinks is I wish I had one more mana.
Yeah.
I'll sack him. Okay. And hopefully there are lands.
But this is where like the 2-for-1 of Eerie Soul Tender really comes in.
It does.
Because now you're sitting here in top deck mode, you're feeling just fine about it.
So, what do I want to get out of here? Because I have 2 mana if I wanted to do it now. So I could go get Dawn's Light if I wanted to. I could get Wingmantle Chaplain, but I don't really have much to go with that. So I think I'm probably going to go ahead and do it now, and that way I can play my 2-drop. So let's do that. Because I'm in a place where I just need to push some damage and close this out.
I wonder what they're holding here.
I'm a little bit worried they've got more removal.
Essence Scatter?
Nope.
Even if it is, like, yeah, I was going to say, I don't know what they could be holding right there.
Could just be a land and they're bluffing. Could be another impulse,
could be, but they're
I mean, what cast it.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure. Could be sorcery speed removal, perhaps. Gibbering Barricade. Okay. We'll just do the sleeper and sack the sleeper.
And that should be game.
Yeah, I think I have enough. Yeah.
Because you just need 1 pump on the night. Nice, well done. Man, they ran out of resources pretty quick there.
Yeah, a lot of spells. I think that's one of the problems with this deck. It's so resilient. They're gonna. I shouldn't have good gamed yet. They're gonna sack the Gibbering Barricade to itself, and I guess they could drum up something there. Oh, they're gonna. Well, I got 2 triggers, so yeah, I'm still gonna get to 7 that way. With
nice.
What was I saying with the with this deck,
The spot
it's
removal.
just spot removal is not going to do it because there's so
No.
much recursion with Eerie Sultaner.
Well, there's just 2-for-1s all over the place.
One of the things I was taking a peek while you were gone at my a couple of my trophy decks that I just saved. Like normally, if I get 7 wins, I like to save the deck just to kind of have a little keepsake or something. Really missing Phyrexian Missionary in this deck. I freaking love that card. Not only
The
is
card
the
is sick.
life gain
This is
really
for the
nice,
trophy. Where? Well, this is it, man.
was that 6?
Full
Yeah, so
count.
this is do or die. This is game set match right here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a convert, man. I'm about to white black. Oars off for life.
I think it's really consistent. It has enough to turn the corner on you.
The
We got
stable of
lucky here.
commons, pretty good.
That's the thing, is that you're going to consistently be okay. Like, there's stuff you can obviously add to here with rares that just make it dumb. Like, there's some just I win dumb rares. But I say that. There's not really. Guardian Nubenalia is probably as close as you can get with just, like, the
Shelly,
silliness.
Cruelty of Gix, Guardian of Nubenalia, all those cards are disgusting in this deck. Nice.
Yeah, they would be. This is a keeper. For sure.
Yeah, it's a keep.
So I'm going to go Battlefly Swarm.
It's nice not feeling bad about keeping a 2-lander.
That's real.
Oh, hello.
So we'll do this. And we'll do a Buzz.
Yeah, that Battlefly Swarm might be able to get quite a bit of damage in, but this
I mean, one at a time.
that obviously makes me think.
Okay,
Wing
so
Mantle.
we're looking at maybe red-white aggro. Okay, don't
yeah,
love
what?
that. Don't love that very much.
Well,
that's okay. This first strike will stop that guy from turning sideways, so that's really nice.
Well, a lot of combat tricks in red-white.
Yeah, that's true. And they could, I mean, if they spend their turn tapping my knight, I would really love that. Though those life gain triggers and scrying is not good. But we're in the matchup that we want to be in because we've got the okay. Yeah. So this is actually very good news for us. They have no attacks through this. What do we want to do here? Do we want to play Eerie Soul Tender for blocks? Do we want to try to Citizen's Arrest?
I mean, you swing first.
For sure.
Actually, no. Because even a pump, they could, well...
I mean, I would take out...
They could triple block.
Yeah, I would love that.
But you're not going to take... You're only going to take one creature out.
Take 2 creatures
or
out.
2 creatures out.
I would love that. If they want to triple block...
actually, you're only going to take 1 creature out. If they double block with the Clockwork Bridge and the Samite Healer or the Strike Team, you're only going to take 1 creature out.
Yeah, but they're not going to take me out at all.
Are you not paying attention? Do you want to trade your... You're not paying attention.
No, you don't understand how it works. If I attack with Dawn's Light and they block with what?
And the Samite Healer and the Clockwork... Yeah, I guess so. Okay, yeah, you're right. Because the Clockwork Drawbridge has no power.
Yeah. I'm getting in there. What do we got? We got no blocks.
Soul Tender?
I think I'm going to put down Soul Tender.
Soul Tender.
There's an argument for Citizen's Arrest here. Just take the...
On what?
Take the Herbalist. But no.
Nah.
I think I'll just set some blocks up here.
I would imagine we're going to see a tap double swing here, I would bet.
Maybe. I don't know what they're going to do.
5 damage
on
is
what kind of
nothing.
combat tricks they have as well.
Yeah. But that's keeping them off the board and you're swinging back hard.
We'll see. I mean, I really don't like take up the shield here at all. Yeah, here they come. So I assume this is a combat trick, and that's okay. I'll trade my Soul Tender for their combat trick.
In front of that guy, huh?
Don't want him swinging. This guy's just a vanilla. Well, look at that. They didn't have anything. I'm very surprised by that. Wingmantle Chaplain. Okay.
There it is. Citizen's Arrest. Hard as fast as you can.
Probably. Let's see here. So we do this. Now, here's what we really worry about. Oh, hey. Here's what
Hey,
I
Bethany.
really worry about is that if they can destroy evil, like I've done in one of the games, this wingmail chaplain, they're going to be like, thanks, chump, for the extra triggers. So we want to avoid that. Okay. I think I'll. Should I hold back? What should I do here? With the knight?
I would swing with the knight because your battlefly swarm is going to hold back the strike team.
Yeah, I guess I would trade that.
Plus, actually, they're just going to eat it with the bridge. This isn't going to do anything.
Nope.
Are they taking
They're
it?
taking it.
That's stupid.
That was stupid. But that's why we swing. Because we don't just swing because they might block. They just sometimes don't. There's not a
What are
card.
you going to do for 1 mana
Not a card
in black
standard that would. In limited that would
in
do
DMU
anything.
that's going to do anything?
I'm definitely blocking here. Cancel. Come on. What are you doing? What is this? Pass 2 blockers. Oh, Arena's being a little laggy. Okay. What do we got? Furious Bellows. Lightning Strike, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Now take
Plus,
up the
your
shield.
you could get it back with the Soul Center now.
Yeah, there's take up the
Take
shield.
up the shield, you think?
Okay. No, there it is. So I'll probably Runic Shot that guy next turn.
Yeah, for sure.
No point in doing anything else.
They're up, but they're low.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll do a shot on the strike team. Those birds are going to be a problem, though. And then I think I'm just going to play the sleeper and see if we can get him to just hang out and maybe keep birds, or at least a bird at home. And then what do we have down here?
You know what they say about a bird in the home?
What do they say?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Something about a bush.
It's possible. No birds at home. They must have another something?
Creature or something.
Oh, wall? Okay. Well, I guess they could tap me down. So.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do.
Okay. That's fine.
Splatter Goblin's good.
Yeah. But I got to choose. Well.
I'd probably do Splatter Goblin, but
it's not really going to get
because you're gonna spend all that mana to get a creature back from the graveyard, then they're just gonna keep tapping it down with the freaking drawbridge.
I know. But one more mana.
Wait till you can double spell.
Taps.
Yeah, but wait till you can double spell.
Yeah. Let's see what they do. They're still gonna do it.
I mean, they're feeling pretty good right now as far as 19 to 11.
Oh no.
Oh no, oh no. Hopefully their deck does not have 2 winged metal chaplains.
That would be wrong. And of course they do. Why would they not have that? We're absolutely cooked. Yeah, that's game. That sucks. What kind of absolute mouth-breathing pod did this person freaking draft in? That's just
I might have double first packed them. I mean, it is just an uncommon.
Have some really good cards here. Do you want them? Freaking heck. Well,
might as well swing away.
Yeah, maybe I can trick him into getting that shield wall defender off the field and just get one last bird, perhaps. Yeah, sure enough. I don't think that was a good choice, but here we are.
Yeah.
I wonder what they'll play.
Could be anything, really.
Could be.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
Oof. That's a short clock. If I draw land, I can double spell. Hey, look. Something.
Well, you can go get your birds.
Yeah, and they can tap down some birds, unfortunately.
Do you want to do double shield wall sentinel and just try to, like,
no, there's not
get
enough
there?
time. I gotta get some birds down. At least they'll have to spend their mana doing that.
Yeah, but there's only going to be 2 birds. That's, yeah.
I know.
It's not. It's not gonna do it.
No, it is not. What if they trade a
Swing
bird for
away.
this? Get in there. How dumb are you? Not that dumb.
Aw. Sucks to go out against Wingmantle Chaplain.
It's just I'm not mad about losing to 2 Wingmantle Chaplains. I'm mad at the mouth breathers that gave this man 2 freaking Wingmantle Chaplains.
Like I'm saying, he might have double opened them. There's every chance in the world
I
that happened.
suppose.
Just an uncommon.
It's possible.
And it's also pick like what if you got it like pick 2 or pick 3, pack 3.
It's not really anything at this point I can draw that's going to save us. I'm trying to think through the deck.
No, even if you drew the other Shield Wall Sentinel and just started like making
I
birds,
just don't have
those
enough
drawbridges are
blocks.
doing their
That's
work.
just disappointing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's game.
That's the game.
Good game. That sucks. I really feel like we were close.
You went out.
there.
No.
We were on the corner. They just got really lucky with that Shield Wall Sentinel.
Sheer
top deck.
The Sheer
Anyway.
Sentinel.
Can't be super mad at 6 wins. I think this deck is really, really good. I like the way there's a few mistakes in some games, but that one not so much. It's just how the cookie crumbles, you know. It's really nice to get to 7 wins. I've got
It's
one
how the
more
Shield Wall Sentinels.
Shield Wall Sentinels. I've got one more draft probably in this format. So any final closing thoughts while I open some packs here?
No, yeah, open the packs. I would just say this will be the last Dominaria United draft we do on the channel. I'm going to be starting up Brothers War, and also check out our first Brothers War. It's the Brothers War, brother versus brother, Kyle versus Mark. That's right. We're going to be playing Mishra versus Urza. You don't want to miss it. It should be up on Thursday. Come check it out. We are going to. It doesn't matter if I lose. I'm telling you right now. My only goal is to meld on him.
That's all.
That is what I'm doing. I don't care. That is what I'm doing.
I'm pretty excited.
Those cards look so dumb. I can't wait.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Those were terrible cards, but that was a fun game. I love this draft format, and hopefully, we see some more of it in the future. We'll see what Brothers War has in store.
Yeah, really balanced. Hopefully Brothers War can compete with this all-star format. If you want to see more standard, more best of 3, more brother versus ladder, go ahead and click subscribe, hit the little bell, and yeah, give the video a like. Thanks for doing this. We just like hanging out and playing Magic, and yeah, hope you have fun playing Magic.